Assalamualaikum dear parents, and welcome to the session number 2 of the second week. I hope you're all fine, safe and healthy wherever you are. Today we have two things in the agenda. Number one is the introduction of the letter paper, and we also have to introduce the shapes. We have to do some work that's it is a concept in maths, so we're going to do some of that work on the workbook. So let us begin with the letter paper. So as you know, we have a rhyme in Urdu for all the letters, and let us trace it first, and then I will tell you what is the rhyme for paper. Put your left hand here, hold out two fingers and trace it. 1, 2, 3, and you be sure when you're doing this you must trace the dots individually. This is paper. What is this? This is paper. What is this? Paper. Paper. Pankha. Paper. Patta. Paper. Pani. So the rhyme we have with paper is paper pankha chalta jaye. When we do it, we move our fingers in a swinging manner, just giving an idea of paper pankha chalta jaye, which is let me sing it from Alif. Okay, so it's easy for you now. Alif anar bada mazedar, बेबा बंदर भाग जाओ अंदर, पेपा पंखा चलता जाए. So when you do it here, you're going to do pepa pankha, and we're also going to do the vocabulary on page number 8 and 9 of the textbook. So let us open page number 8 and 9. This is paper. This is paper. Paper panda. Oh, आपने कभी देखा है पांडा? इसका कलर कौन सा है? ब्लैक एंड वाइट. पेपा पतंग. पतंग हवा में उड़ाते हैं. पेपा पंखा. हम पंखा कब चलाते हैं? जब हमें गर्मी लगती है, when we feel hot. पेपा पलंग. इस पे क्या करते हैं? इस पे हम लोग सोते हैं. इसके अलावा पेपा पत्ता. पेपा पानी. पेपा पीला रंग. ये कौन सा रंग है? ये है पीला रंग. So whenever you see something, just introduce the vocabulary. There are a lot of things with paper, pound. So keep teaching them. It will help them. So let's do it again. This is paper. Paper panda. पांडा क्या खाता है? पांडा घास खाता है और पत्ते खाता है. पेपा पतंग. पेपा पंखा. पेपा पलंग. So that's with the vocabulary and introduction. Paper. And we have to do the work we have to do on the workbook is on page number 21. Let me show you. So the first thing that you have to do is you will write down the date, which is 4th of June, and you will also write classwork. Here you can write it in Urdu. And you can write the date, which is 4th of June, in Urdu as well. So 4 June 2020. So what they have to do on this page is पढ़िए और लिखिए. So this is paper, and they can also use the rainbow tracing technique in this one. They can take any color they like of all these, and they'll have to write it down. And for their convenience, if they find it hard, because बच्चों को उससे independently लिखने में problem होती है, so what you can do is you can take a pencil or a marker, a pencil or pointer, black pointer, and put the dots here for them to help if they're having any problem. Or you can simply, you'll tell them when they start tracing, they have to start from this very dot here and trace along the dots. और पेपा के नुक्ते नहीं भूलने. 1 2 3. And then they will take another color and then tell them to trace with the line. आप उनको बोलेंगे थोड़ी सी ऊपर से स्टार्ट ले लें और इसी लाइन के साथ साथ they must trace paper and keep asking them कि वो क्या लिख रहे हैं पेपर. ये क्या है? पेपर. पेपर के कितने नुक्ते होते हैं? 1 2 3. So this is going to be the classwork for Urdu and the introduction to the letter paper. We have here pyala, paper, patta and paper, patang. So they'll have to color it, but not today. So let us move toward maths now. So today I'm going to give the concepts of shape again, although we have done them in the tracing workbook. Let us do them again. I hope it's easy for them right now to do the shapes. We have to do some work on page number 5 as well. So shapes. We are teaching them 4 shapes right now: triangle, square, rectangle and circle. So the first thing that you have to do is you'll have to write the date in classwork. And the date, which is June 4, 2020. So how are we going to introduce the shapes to them? We can also use the tracing method. You can tell them this is a shape and it has a name. Which shape is this? This is triangle. Don't give them a lot of details. Kids are not for that. We just make them familiarize with different things. Just don't get into details when telling them anything, because it's easy for them if the things are simple. Just tell them, that's it. They must learn it as in for the sake of the vocabulary or recognition's sake, that's all. Which shape is this? It's a triangle. We call it a triangle. Which shape is this? This is a square. It looks like a box, isn't it? This is a square. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. And don't tell them that the square has 4 equal lines and the rectangle has two lines equal, which the 2 lines are parallel to each other, because it will get harder for them. Just tell them that this is a rectangle and this is a circle. This is a circle. It looks like a ball, isn't it? So this is a triangle. This is a square. This one here is a circle and this one here is a rectangle. And later on they can use different colors to fill these up very nicely. And you can also show them different objects that you have around with you to help them know that if something is a square or rectangle. For example, this workbook here is a rectangle. What is the shape of this workbook? Rectangle. Here I have a circle shape in my lamp, and this one is also a circle. So this is how you can tell them about the different shapes while teaching them. And you can also take pencils. One of the best thing or fun thing to teach them is through the pencils. You cannot teach them about the circle with the pencils. It's a bit harder. So take the colored pencils which are equal in size. And this is a square. Which shape do we have here? Square. Now let's make a triangle. How are we going to make a triangle? So this is how you will make a triangle. Let me change this. This here is a triangle. Now let us make a rectangle. We can make a big rectangle here. And trust me, they really enjoy this work. So this here is a rectangle. So if you don't have any resources, you can always make use of whatever you have. So this is how you're going to teach them shapes. And this is the classwork for today, and I've also assigned them homework for the diary, which I will upload on the Google Classroom and on the group as well. So that's it for today. And one more thing, because I'll be giving them homework from this workbook, Khushkhati. So when I do it, there is one thing I want you to remember and practice, is that we have independent writing here, because it will be hard for the kids in the start to write independently. So what are you going to do is, you're going to just make a dot here, so that they can complete the rest of this, and also here, and also start with the dots here where there are no other dots, because they are too young and I'm not very skilled in writing independent right now. So let them do this with your help. Just don't leave them, and don't forget the dots. Make them practice the dots. It's very important. Kids often find it hard to just put the dots are very hard for them. So you help them with something. Just give them a paper, any paper, and give them different colors and ask them to put as many dots as they want to. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video session, inshallah. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.